there. Today we're talking federal regulation around COVID-related leave. Small and mid-sized business employers are now dealing with new responsibilities regarding quarantined staff members, and the government has provided instruction about employer obligations. The Families First Coronavirus Response Act, FFCRA, is in effect, and let's face it, it can be a bit confusing. Is your business required to pay for COVID-related leave? What are the qualifying reasons? How much leave? Can the employer use their vacation or PTO instead? What are the pay requirements? Are there exemptions? What about business tax credits? First things first, are your employees eligible for FFCRA, or in other words, are you, as a business owner, required to pay for COVID-19 related leave? Generally, the answer is going to be yes. If you have fewer than 500 employees and the employee has been on the payroll for at least 30 days, yes. There may be some exemptions, including some healthcare workers, or if your business truly is at risk of closure due to exposure of paying the leave. FFCRA qualifying reasons include a quarantine order, recommendation of quarantine by a healthcare provider, someone experiencing symptoms and awaiting medical test results, caring for someone else under quarantine, and caring for your child whose school or place of care is closed. If the employee is out for their own illness, paid sick leave must be paid at the employee's regular rate of pay or minimum wage, whichever is greater. An employee taking leave for the care of someone else may be paid at 2/3 of the regular rate of pay or minimum wage, whichever is greater. Covered employers are expected to provide full-time employees with up to 80 hours of paid sick leave, or 2 weeks, if they're unable to work. Part-time employees are entitled to paid sick leave based on the number of hours the employee works on average over a 2-week period. Also, you can't ask your employee to use their own sick or vacation time. It's got to be a separate provided 2-week period. Okay, so now that we've covered the basics of the FFCRA, let's talk about real-world application to your workforce. No matter how many employees you have, a proactive employer should create and disseminate an emergency paid sick leave policy. It precisely explaining eligibility, qualifying reasons, duration of leave, and pay during leave. This policy is your commitment to apply the benefit equally to all personnel and educate your employee on their rights. Also, other must-haves to include in your policy. Number 1, how does the employee notify you of the need, and will you require any documentation for the emergency leave? 2, what are the return to work requirements? For example, if the coronavirus test comes back negative before the 2 weeks are up. Here's my advice in a nutshell. Protect your business. Sit down with your HR partner and review how the regulation will impact your business. And yes, subsequently prepare a written policy to provide to your employees and use it consistently. And then I suggest you talk to your financial advisor regarding that tax credit.